What's up? What's up? Okay, question number one is if there's a new president in Mexico, will I be going to another country? And I gotta say, you know what? I don't really belong in any specific country. I can go anywhere I want. And if I want to go somewhere else, I can. If I want to stay here, I can. The only thing that I would say is if this new president is communist, then I'm not going to be here. If it sounds like the states have already decided that that's who the president's going to be, I don't know who this person is. I don't involve myself in politics, so that answers that. Okay, so second part is about the resin pour. So what I want to tell you guys is today is a really, really windy day, like crazy windy. So I'm going to show you outside. Since yesterday, about maybe 2, 3 in the afternoon, we started having these like gusts of wind come through here and just like fog out the whole area. So when I went, I checked on one of the panels that we put the base coat of the resin on yesterday and put it in the sun. Today it feels like fucking sandpaper. So a lot of little particles are sticking to that resin. And you know what? The hell with it. Why don't I just show you guys? I'll just take you downstairs and show you. All right, we had planned on doing this pour early on, and it's a couple of things that you ought to know when you're dealing with resin is you have to have temperature, and you got to have temperature as in not below a certain degree. Can't pour resin when it's cold. It just will stay sticky. It won't harden up. Right now, the guys are working on the van outside. So if you guys want to see the chicken bus, we're gonna go upstairs or downstairs again. I'm gonna show you the panels that we did yesterday because it came out friggin' beautiful. And then we'll go on outside and fix everything else. So stick with me just for a second, and we'll go downstairs and check it out. But hang on, while doing that, I want to show you the boys are working on the basket. Hola, hola. These are my buddies here. These are my little my dudes. These are my little bros. What they're doing is they're putting in a spacer in the basket. Um, they're putting a spacer on the basket up outside. So, okay, that's just part one. So this second part is part two. This is great. I've never had so many people come and just jump in on a live. So look at that. Okay, if you can, just take a damn look at this. Okay, you see, really shiny, came out real nice. So we're gonna redo that, but it's so windy right now, we can't do any of this. But let me show you the other ones. I'm just gonna close the door because I don't want my dogs getting out. Here's the other one, and this one came out amazing. So if you see, that's how that one turned out. And then of course the bronzing that I did with the copper. I did a chemical reaction with this. So it wasn't something that you can buy off the shelf and paint. It's something I came out with. I didn't invent that chemical. What I did do was a combination of several different techniques, not just doing resin, but also doing the gold and copper gilding, and then doing resin on top of it. But in between, I put a layer of clear so it had something to stick to because you got to basically just stick something on top of another thing. Sometimes resin does not stick to certain shit. Like, for example, airplane glue or contact cement, resin doesn't stick to it. It's cold. It's something I figured out the hard way. That's a good thing. Anyway, we have the second one here to do. It's too damn windy to do it now. I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna talk to these guys, and then we're gonna come back. If it's not windy anymore, and we can maybe close it in, then we'll do the other resin pour. Otherwise, it's just too windy here today because the dust. It just. I mean, I don't want to ruin it. It's like a perfect paint job. So anyway, I'm gonna be doing this about 3, 4 hours from now, doing the resin pour because it's too windy today, and it's not hot enough outside. to do it outside because you know we have those two sections left on the chicken bus that are missing those two really shiny spots. One's on the front cabin and one's on the other side in the back in the rear. Those will be done probably tomorrow because we still got to put the stickers on the side. So it's a race against time, but you know, the environment is telling me no. And sometimes it's telling me no. And I got to get going, you guys, because it's time. Say goodbye. Say, hey, bye, guys. See you later. Little puppy dog. I'm the professor. Hey, I'll check y'all next time. And I'm out.